Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Monix TV. I trust you're all doing very well. My name is Moya Sare, but you can call me Mo on Monix. This is my channel where I talk about everything that has to do with life. So if you're new, I'm happy to meet you. Welcome to my page. Welcome to my YouTube page. Please remember to subscribe after watching this video. If you do like my personality, if you like what I talk about, if you like everything about me, please feel free to subscribe and let's go on this journey together. Yes guys, so today I'll be talking about a serious topic. I've always talked about this and I'm here again to talk about this. I'm here to talk about faith. But today I will be talking about faith as being a tough journey. Faith is a tough journey. So let me give you the story behind this topic. Yesterday I was listening to a song by Victoria Orenze, Dunsin Oyekan, and Nathaniel Bassey titled See How Far. While watching the video and listening to the song, I was moved. Not just about the content, not just about the lyrics, but I was looking at Dunsin Oyekan. For those of you who know Dunsin Oyekan, you know that he lost his wife to cancer at a young age, if I'm not mistaken, but I believe he lost his wife to cancer a few years after marriage with 2 little children. And I just thought to myself that a man still being excited about the marriage and the love, he has for his wife, the love with his wife and the children, 2 little children. And all of a sudden, the wife just passes. But before even passing, the wife suddenly came up with cancer, cancer. And at the end of the day, he lost her. And while I was watching the video and the physical expression, with the emotions that Johnson sang and all of that, I was like, this can only be faith. Faith is the only thing that could have kept this young man to this point. That was all I could bring out from it, because I'm like, how can somebody lose his wife as a young music minister and he's still on the go for God? He's still on this powerful push and move for God. Like, I don't know him too well. I don't live with him, so I don't know whether he had a moment of breakdown. I don't know whether he had a period or, a number of months or days or a season where he was mad at God or where he was angry. I really don't know about that. But for me, I just look at the fact that he is still here today. He's yet to remarry, but he's still on the move for God. He's still passionate about his music for God. He's still, like, everything about his songs are just overwhelming. His songs draw you to God. His songs want you to know more about God. His songs want you to know who God is. So the only thing I could just bring out from, the song, even looking at Victoria Orenze and Nathaniel Bassey, I was just like, wow. Young woman and men on the go for Christ. I also want to believe that Victoria Orenze and Nathaniel Bassey must have gone through 1 or 2 key challenges in their lives, but they are still here. So really, faith is a tough journey. So according to Bible description or Bible definition, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. So what faith means according to the Bible is that we will hope for things. You cannot have everything at the same time. You cannot have everything at once. The way God has made us, he made us in such a way that we'll be expected. We will have to yearn for something. We would have to wait for something. We'll have to expect something, something that can only come in the future. So the present moment that you are and the period it will take you to get to that place where you have that thing you are expecting, that is the tough journey. And that tough journey is the faith that we are talking about here. So that journey is the faith. And that is why I say faith is a tough journey. And every man will go through it. Every man will go through that journey. So the difference between a man of faith and a man without faith is that a man of faith will pull through to the end of that journey to get that particular thing they are expecting or that they are yearning for. And a man without faith is that one who would struggle and who would give up before the journey is over. Nobody ever wants to be that person who loses their faith and loses on the journey. But we all just have to be intentional about this faith journey. We have to be intentional because it is tough. Any Christian or any pastor who comes to tell you that faith is smooth, faith is easy, it's a walk in the park, they lie. They lie. It is not a smooth journey. It requires you to build up yourself. It requires you to be determined. It requires you to never doubt. It requires you to know to be determined, you know, to say that no matter what comes my way, I will be on this faith journey. I will go on this journey till I get my goal, till I get to where I'm going, till what I am praying for comes into my hands. It will require that toughness. It will require that intentionality. It will require that drive. It will require you to be, the word eludes me right now, but you know what I'm trying to say. So faith requires growth. Faith requires maturity. You have to be mature. First, to even understand what faith is, you have to be mature, because if you're not mature and you're not ready to grow, your faith might not grow and you might not get to where you want to get to. So it requires a lot of demonstration of how much we trust God. It requires a demonstration of how much we believe in the personality of God, you know, how much we believe in who God is. Because the way life works is that most times, not even most times, times and seasons are in the hands of God. So everything about our lives as individuals, God has already planned everything. For some, you're currently in the waiting room for marriage. God has already planned that you will get married in 2024. He has already planned that you get married in 2024. So this period, now that you're waiting and crying, you're yearning for that marriage, God has already put it in 2024. So what is required of you is to stay in line, you know, stay in line until that 2024 arrives and for you to get that thing that you want. Same thing for every other thing else that we might be waiting for. So life will come with the ups and downs. Life will move us. Life will shake us. Sometimes some of us might be tempted to look around us and look at every other person who has what we are looking for. And then we begin to think about rebelling against God or just canceling the journey of faith in, you know, in totality or in its entirety. But that is not the right approach. Now I am speaking from experience. I know it's not easy. I've been there where, you know, I had faith. I was like, this has to come now. This will come now. But eventually it did not come. But the journey of life has taught me, and my faith in God, of course, as a Christian, my journey with God has taught me that faith is one long journey that requires determination, that requires intentionality, that requires being tough, being dedicated to the journey in order for you to be able to arrive at your destination and get that thing that you want. So guys, that's all I have for you today. Your faith is key. Your faith must never be mixed with doubt. You should never consider rebelling against God because your faith isn't working for you. Yet, just have it at the back of your mind that the Father, who in his word has said that without faith it is impossible to please him, the one that has said that your faith will deliver to you that which you desire, the one that has already told you that if you trust in him, you know, seek him first and every other thing will come. I think what we can do, you know, is just to relax. It's just to relax. Believing and staying faithful, because at the end of the day, all that we desire will come to us. It won't be easy. The journey will be long and tough and rough, but at the end of the tunnel comes light. That's it, guys. That's all I have for you. Before I go, I know most of you must have been looking at this book behind me. Yeah, that's my book. This is my book, The Pathway to Sanity. The last 2 months, I've talked so much about my book, and I'm not tired yet, and I will not get tired. I'll keep talking about it. So, guys, thank you to everyone who has obtained their copies. I can't thank you all enough. You overwhelmed me with love, you know, with your purchases. Thank you. And for those who are yet to buy, or those who don't even know that I have a book, a published book, yes, I do. This is my book. It is selling on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Lulu, eBay, Tebiba, ebooks, Libris, First is on different book platforms, on various book platforms. Please go ahead and get your copies. If you want the ebook, if you want the paperback, if you want the hardcover copy, you can get anyone you like. It's available on different platforms. So please, this book titled The Pathway to Sanity is just a book that helps us to live a life of love, a life of contentment, a life that does not impose unnecessary baggage on oneself. That's what it teaches you, because life itself ordinarily comes with a lot of problems. So why would you want to use your own hands to bring problems, into your own hands by yourself? So it teaches you how to avoid unnecessary baggage that most of us unconsciously impose upon ourselves while going through life. So guys, go get your copies. If you know, there are so many amazing reviews of this book on Amazon. I don't have to talk too much. Just go online, go on Google, type in the title of the book, The Pathway to Sanity, A Guide for a Peaceful Life. You will see the various reviews, interesting 5-star ratings and reviews. Guys, go get your copy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. Thank you for watching this video. Till we'll see you again. It's bye from your girl, Bo. Bye.